Hello everyone, I'm Atul Dahale and welcome to my Incredible Chess channel. Today I'm going to show you my second game from the Prague Chess Festival. I have already analyzed the first game. If you have not checked, then do check it out. The link has given in the description as well as in the I section above. Well, in the second game, I was paired against the international master from Italy. His name is Piscopo P. His rating was 2347 and he was white. I am black in this game. It was a very interesting battle, you can say, which was well, I'll not tell you the result right now. Let's see what happened in the game. The game started with e4. I'm black, so I played c5 and then he played knight c3. Well, this is something which I was not expecting from my opponent. I was expecting that maybe knight f3 and open Sicilian will be happening, but he played knight c3, so I replied with d6. My idea was to play just wait for some time. Maybe he will play knight f3 and then knight f6 and d4, cd4. Miss open Sicilian might happen, but he again played bishop c4. So now I understood that he is not going for something open. I need to play something in the center of the board. So I played e6 because my idea is to play d5. Maybe in future knight ge2. He was playing in a very different way, the moves which are not that much natural, you can say, for me. So I thought like, okay, I can play a6 and try to play b5, and even if I'm going for d5 in future after knight to f6, you mean to say, then also bishop b5 check should not come. So I played a6, which is a useful move. He played a3. The idea of a3 is like he is making some room, because if you play some natural move or not random move like this, then b5, bishop b3 and c4, the piece will be trapped. So you cannot really go for that thing. So he played a3. After a3, I played knight f6. Just getting the piece, bishop to a2, bishop e7, castles. Both the sides have developed the pieces. I thought like it's my time to develop my knight here on c6 square, so I played knight to c6, and now he played d3. Now in this position I was a little bit confused what exactly I should be doing in the position. Should I castle in this position and complete the development, or should I play something like b5, bishop b7? All these thoughts were coming up in my mind, but I thought like, okay, this is the right time for me to play d5, because his idea, let's suppose I castle, then I thought like maybe he might go for f4 and he'll start something on that side of the board. Still, d5 is a possibility which I can play in this situation, but I thought like playing d5 immediately might be interesting, so I played d5. And well, he had knight g3 move, which is just keeping the position intact, you can say, but he opted for e captures d5. I captured, e captures d5, then knight f4 was played. My pawn on d5 is under attack and I had to play d4 because there is no other way I can support the pawn. Knight c3 is under attack, so he played knight to d5. I finally castled in this position, and then he captured knight into e7, which I was not actually expecting in the position, but he went for that. Knight captures e7. And now here he played a move which I was considering that he might go for this thing, because he played knight h5. The idea is quite simple, like he just wants to remove the knight which is defending my king side, and he wants to bring the queen in the game. This bishop is already putting some pressure. This bishop is also doing something here, and from here c5 pawn will also be under attack. So I thought like, okay, even if all these things are coming, I will be well in time to defend my position. So I played knight captures h5. Queen captures h5, and now the pawn on c5 needs to be protected. Well, I had the option of playing b6, of course, but I thought like I should play here bishop queen to d6, just supporting the pawn. And now he played rook to e1, and now I played b6 move. Well, I'm just supporting here, and maybe I'm putting the bishop on this diagonal. Another option was also there for me to put the bishop on e6 square earlier, but I opted for this thing. Now the main surprising move came to me. Okay, in this position I was really expecting him to play something like bishop f4, which is a very interesting idea. The point is like, if you capture here, then after rook captures e7, the rook will be coming on the 7th rank, and he will be getting this rook also here, and I'm not yet finished with my development. My planning of bishop b7 is also not going to work, because rook is controlling everything. f7 pawn is under attack, and I need to be very careful. And the idea of playing bishop e6 is not working, because after capture, he will not capture here, of course, like this check here, and queen f1 checkmate will happen. I hope that you have solved this thing many times on chess.com or in any other tactical book also. That is not going to happen, but he has a good move, that is queen e2, defending the pawn on f2 as well as like the pawn on e6 is under attack, and it's not that easy for me to support everything, because maybe I can play rook a e8. This is a possibility in this situation, but in that case queen will capture the pawn, and if I support the pawn with rook f6, still he can just capture it here, because if I capture again check, and I will lose the pawn on b6 also. So that's not something which I want to do in the situation. So bishop e6 is not working. So here I was little bit worried what to do in the position. And another option which I was actually going to play was queen d7 in this position, not capturing this thing, and then maybe the game will go on and his pieces are already coming in the game. But okay, he did not play that move. He played a surprising move, that is b4, which I was not expecting. So I thought like, okay, I can just capture the pawn. A captures b4. Now I cannot really capture here because he has a move like bishop a3. If I capture, bishop a3 is there. If I capture here, bishop into f7, rook into f7, and rook captures a3, and I will be losing the queen. So that's not something which is possible for me. But after a b4, I got the move which I wanted to play, that is bishop b7. Now I have some threats here. Queen c6, pawn c2 as well as g2, both will be under attack, and I can play like that. But here he played queen g5, and I played knight g6. I am sort of threatening these moves in future. Bishop to d2 was played, queen c6. As I mentioned earlier, two pawns will be under attack, but right now g2 pawn is defended by the queen. He played bishop to b3, and I played h6, and here after queen g3 he offered me a draw. And well, I thought for a while that what should be done in this position, should I continue or not. But I thought like, okay, in this position it's not that easy continuation, like where I will be getting some advantage or something. So I decided to accept for the draw. Maybe I could have played on, maybe not. I had the options of playing rook a e8 and so on, but I thought like, okay, draw is also okay for me, and I agreed for the draw. So guys, I hope that you enjoyed this game. The complexity was there, and if you like this game, then do hit the like button, do subscribe to the channel, and share it with your friends. I'll be coming back with the third game of this tournament. Till that moment, take care, goodbye, and love you all.